Hello, we are here at 11315 North Mountain Meadow Place, Oro Valley, Arizona 85737, and this lovely abode offers 1,661 square feet, and it is listed at $399,000. It's been on the market as of today 15 days, but total days on market 68 days, and price per square foot comes out to be about $240 and some change per square foot. And so we will back up the camera here. The views here are amazing up here in the Rams Canyon. This is, as I'm reading, Rams Canyon Phase 3, Lot 12. And so let's get to it. It's got this really nice tall gate. I had it open because you have to reach up and around to get to it. So as you enter this nice semi-private courtyard, it has some nice artwork built into the walls here, which is pretty cool. A little sitting area, nicely done. Then another entrance here. I think this was the original entrance. They must have added that little courtyard there. Just views everywhere here. Really, really nicely. I'll try not to say nice too much. Well done. Trimmed bushes, more privacy as you enter the courtyard. They welcome us with a little sign there. Wood door here, very rustic looking. So, and it's nice. Oh, I said nice again. It is air conditioned in here, which feels good. It is warm today on this June day. So you enter here into the entry, and it smells nice. It smells nice. I say nice and not. Let's just try not to just yeah, I'm just gonna have to say nice a lot. So we'll just deal with that. It does not smell like smoke or anything. They have some sort of scent in here. I don't know. It doesn't, so that's a big deal since you're not here and this is virtual. So I just want to get that point across to you that there's no smell of smoke or anything in this house. So no popcorn ceilings in this house. This house was built in 2004. I left that out. So over here to the left, we have the kitchen, and instead of granite, they have, I think this is more like an accordion. The cabinets, no self-close. That's just a hinge that you could add. You can always change out these knobs if you want to. They appear to be 42-inch cabinets, Whirlpool refrigerator, flat stove, electric cooktop, and then GE microwave. I think that's pretty much it. GE. Ooh, this is locked. Dishwasher. A little place to do bills, I guess. I don't know what you do there. Back in the day, back in 2004. Pantry, little nook there, and Viga beams are beautiful. And then the ceiling here, I'll zoom in on that. They are very, very well appointed. Almost said it. Ceiling fans throughout, and then the tile floor. So in this floor plan, they have this little area which could be used as a formal dining area, or I'm sure some people probably use that as an office space. You know, it depends on the light fixture you put in there. A playroom for kids, whatever. I mean, it's just a catch-all room. You could probably close it off if you really wanted to. You'd lose the Viga beams, or incorporate them into the drywall and put in a little closet. The difference between a bedroom and a den here is a closet. So it doesn't have to be a huge closet, just would have to be a closet. And so you could technically make this a 4-bedroom. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I think there's a room down there. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 4-bedroom. So I place for a television there. Huge, nice space in here. I said nice again. So bar. We will head on into the primary bedroom. Wood door here. The ceiling fan there. I turned it on earlier. No light fixture hanging from it. I did notice, and we'll see them later as we go through the sliding glass door into the backyard, the windows and doors in this house are extremely thick, which are very helpful in this climate. So here's the primary bath. You got 2 sinks. And lighting up there. Not just 1 towel rack, but 2. Linen closet. And here's your shower. They tinted this, and the tint's starting to peel off there in the corner. I'm not sure if you can see that, so it probably just needs to be peeled off and either redone or left alone or something. Not a big deal. And then this is rain glass. So there's not too much to see here. They have drawers, which are always nice. That's an upgrade. Back in the day, that was always an upgrade. So over here you have a walk-in closet, 2 lights, and then behind the door here, there is a little cubby hole. So you can put stuff. So this room is of decent size for a primary suite. And of course there's a window looking out into the backyard, which we'll go up there in a little bit. So, through here, and back here, we'll go into the other rooms. Now, here, and we'll go out here in a bit, that is the laundry room, and then the garage, but we'll hit these bedrooms first. This room here it's small. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's about, my shoes are like a foot. It's like 12 inches. So I measured this out before I started the video. It's about 8 feet wide by about 10 feet, 10 and a half feet length width. So that's what it is. But there is a closet, so it is a bedroom. It is not huge, but it's a room, and you know, you're not gonna put a king size bed in here. And if you do, that's all it's gonna be. You could probably put a full maybe and something else, but it's a small room, perhaps an office, you know, a full maybe a twin. I cannot talk today. So over here you have the secondary bath, and that does not pull off. However, funny, we will fix that after the video. So this is not as appointed, as nice as the primary bath. You have a window up there. It also looks to be tinted with some sort of film. pretty much that bathroom. And then this one, because of the hallway and it's sticking out, it is a little bit larger and you have beautiful views. So this room is about 9.5 by about 10.5 or something like that, if I recall correctly with my feet. So it's of decent size. And again, they have some film on this and it needs to be peeled off. It's very dirty looking. So you can't appreciate the beautiful views that you have out these windows. I mean, it's just, yeah. Because I would say at first I thought the windows were just dirty, but it's the film. It just needs to be peeled off and redone or whatever's on here. Maybe they do just need cleaning, both. Needless to say, the windows are very nice. Yeah, they're nice. And then it has high ceilings up there, so it's very open in here. So those are these two rooms on this end. So kind of cool. A couple light bulbs out here. They have the old incandescent lights here, except for a couple in the kitchen. A lot of older bulbs. So Costco, you can go get those new retrofit kits. Then in here, good size laundry room. Got a place to store stuff here. The additional cabinetry, 42-inch in here as well. They did not spare any expense in here. Washer dryer here. And then the garage. Not original. It's a Bradford white hot water. And then garage door opener, genie, more utilities. I don't know if these were original cabinets or they just picked those up somewhere. Then this goes out here into the backyard. Now here is the HVAC, and this is newer, and it is 410, so it has the newer Freon, which is huge. That is a huge thing, because if you have the newer Freon, you don't have to worry about the R22, the old R22. Look, I wonder if that comes with the house. That'd be nice. Pre-wired for an alarm. I don't know, everything's wireless now. I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing. So 8-foot door over here. Also point out that there's an 8-foot front door. You know, that lets in so much more light. So that's definitely a plus. I did open up a lot of these. They were closed, these curtains. So it was very dark in here. Again, these very thick vinyl windows, which help quite a bit. Yeah, heavy and thick doors here. Very nice. Oh, said it again. And again, the height over here, very impressive. So you can hear a little bit of street noise off in the distance. If you Google Map this, you can see that Oracle is not too far away, but it's not horrible. You put a little fountain out here. It's more, because you're set off enough, it's not like you're backing up against it or anything. You're set off enough that you are very convenient to everything. So I put a little fountain or something out here. And now that is the other building, their neighbors basically. They called these Z-lots back in the day, and they got the idea, and the Z-lot whole thing came from California. They used to build these in California along the beach, the Z-lots, and so you kind of share along with them, so that becomes theirs. So you can see there's where we came out the garage, but this is the backyard, and obviously, and there's your view. And you know, when you're here in person, it's just so much more spectacular than that's kind of what I see. I mean, it's amazing. I mean, you're just right here. You know, I have it zoomed out, and so you know, if you strategically plant things, and you could do a lot with this. You can create a lot of privacy, and oh, look, a little place for a TV. Very nice. And I said it again. I have to come up with some other thing to start saying over and over again. But that's pretty much this place in a nutshell. And I will wrap this up. Hopefully this helps you. And if you have any questions, just let me know. We will talk to you soon. Bye.